I started playing around like grade one. So then I started at East York Soccer Club. Like that's where I used to live around East York area. And then like I transitioned through a lot of teams throughout the youth time. So it went from East York and then I went to like a local club called Clearly Soccer, which was around East York as well. I stayed there for about like 2, 3 years, and then I transitioned to Wexford Soccer Club for from around like grade 6 to 8, and then a bit throughout like the summer of grade 8, I played at North Toronto Soccer Club just for a bit. But after that, it was like a weird transition where I wasn't really playing the position I wanted to at North Toronto. So then one of my friends, he just asked me, "Oh, do you want to come to like Woodbridge?" But then Woodbridge was pretty far from me since I was like in East York. So it was kind of like a very big commitment I made with my parents and also my friends. So we did a lot of like carpooling and stuff like that. But I feel like throughout high school, I just played at Woodbridge, and that's mainly like the reason why I got to like U of T is because Woodbridge was very serious on us, like taking soccer seriously to this next level, and also like keeping keeping that aspect of like focusing on your school to be able to get into like the university programs as well, while also training us to be like good soccer players as well. So at first, if you play any sport, you'd want to have a dream of going pro. Like I still do, but I feel like after when I was in high school, I realized how important like getting a degree is. I talked to my parents about it as well. So I feel like when I saw the opportunity of University of Toronto, which is like one of the biggest schools probably in the world, I just said, okay, yeah, this is like a great opportunity and I would take it. So it was funny because I didn't really know what I wanted to take in university. So my first year I did humanities, and then throughout undergrad I was very like interested in like geography and stuff. So then I took human geography because it's kind of within an aspect of like urban planning. So then human geography is basically just like the movement of people within like cities or like country you live in or whatever, and it ties into like urban planning and like movements of cities. So it was kind of like a very cool concept, I thought. But then later on throughout like the years, I thought I wanted to do, because I coached a lot of kids in soccer, like I did a lot of coaching and like just individual training with kids, and I thought, oh, like why don't I become a teacher and teach kids like the stuff I was like basically learning. So like I did a lot of like geography and I found it interesting. So I just made like a random decision one day. I was like, I'm going to apply to the Masters of Teaching at U of T. And then, yeah, that's where I am right now. At first, it's different compared to undergrad. It's a lot of more work and like, um, you're dealing with a lot of more like on hand things. So like presentations, group work, because I feel like they're trying to get you into the zone of like being a teacher. But I feel like it's a lot different compared to undergrad. You don't really have as much time as you did in undergrad, but it's I kind of enjoy it, staying busy all the time. So it's that's another hard part because for example, my classes are Monday to Fridays from 9 to 4, and we also train in the mornings at 9 o'clock as well. So it's a very weird balance, but it's very hard to schedule, but it's I feel like it's a good challenge for me, like being in my first year and like also playing soccer. It can help me with my time management, and I'm just learning a lot more, like realizing how to like schedule and balance things. So I feel like it's kind of hard. It was hard at first, but now I'm kind of used to it now, so it's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm sad that's my last year, but I'm also like happy that we're hosting it, because to end it off like hosting nationals on my last year of eligibility is kind of fun. So I just feel like we're preparing day by day, taking each game day by day, and we really want to, at least the goal is to win nationals and also OUA playoffs. So I feel like we have the good group, the right coaching staff, and the right players and everything. So I feel like it's going to be very fun, and it's going to be a good challenge since people know we're hosting it. That's like everyone knows that's our main goal. So it's gonna be fun. We're at home and like all your friends and family are around, so they're going to come and watch, and even friends from like school, people at school, they're gonna hear about it. So it's gonna be like very, very fun to play in. I'm excited. Compared to my first year, I wasn't really a talkative guy, but now I'm in my fifth year. I'm not really like I'm not one of the captains, but I try to lead like the younger guys on the team because I'm like an attacking player. So when I'm like in the front line and like the younger guys are there, I try to lead them, show them like the aspects or like the team aspects that we have that I've already known for the past years. I just try to teach them that on the field, and also I feel like sports helps because you're always around a group of people, and that's how it's going to be when you're teaching. For example, you're going to be teaching a group of kids, or like you're going to be dealing with other teachers as well. So I feel like it's a very good thing that you can tie in with like my career, for example. I'd say there's a lot of different personalities on the team, and we all gel well together. And I feel like the culture we've just built over the years compared to like the years I've been at U of T before, it's a lot different. I feel like we take everything 100% and we're all doing it for each other. And it's all towards one goal, which is nationals and OUA. So I feel like that's what really motivates us more. And I just feel like we have the right group and like the right players just to do it. So I'm very excited. Yeah. I think a lot of the younger guys, like I feel like at least they're very comfortable. Like when they first got onto the team, they weren't really like nervous to talk or uncomfortable, because I feel like the older guys, we kind of set that culture where it's like we're all a team, and like if you have anything, you can just come to us, or even other older guys, or even the coaches. So I feel like that makes our, like even outside of like the field aspect, we all talk, we all go out and like get food and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. Yeah. Honestly, like the time, like you have, yeah, honestly, it's the time. Like I feel like it's very hard at first, if you're not used to it, to schedule just around like classes. And even if you work outside of school, like you have a job, like you have to balance it all. And yeah, it's just, I feel like it's like a skill, honestly, you have to just learn. And I feel like I probably learned that skill because I work outside of school too. So it's very hectic, yeah, but I enjoy it, like I said earlier. So I'm very like easygoing. So I just feel like, oh, if it's not in my control, I will not stress over it. Like I try to just do whatever is in my hands or in my control, and then if it's not in my control, I just say I'll leave it up to the world to deal with it. But at the same time, like there's certain stuff we do, like for example, like as a team, we started meditation practices. So our coach is making us do, like, he's not making us, but we all go in the morning, like before practice, to meditate, because he knows like we have school and like we practice every day. So he feels like just calming down and learning how to like meditate and control your thoughts, it helps. And honestly, I've been going, although it's very early, I still go, but yeah, it really helps. Yeah, it helps. Like when you're in a stressful moment, you just breathe in and out, and then you just feel better. Yeah. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to really like play under, like, for example, like U of T, for example, like you're at one of the top schools and you're playing at a team that's hosting nationals. I feel like a lot of soccer players in the city would want to play there. So I feel like it's something me and like even my teammates, we don't really take for granted. Like we're all appreciative for it. And I feel like it's just always like a good opportunity, even if you want to go pro or get your name out there. So I feel like it's very fun to do. Like it's a good opportunity. I'm glad I got into, and I've been here for about 4 years. And yeah, I just feel like I'm very appreciative of like me being on the team. So I've seen a lot of guys too on my team. I know I'm using them a lot as examples, but like I've really seen a lot of guys work hard like outside. And especially like if you're trying to get into like a university aspect of soccer, you have to really focus on like your schoolwork as well, because you won't even play if you don't have a good GPA, and you won't even get accepted into university if you don't have good grades. So it's again like time management. You have to manage your school and soccer, but also like you have to work hard on both. So I say that's like the main thing for really, if you want to be like a top university athlete as well. I just try to focus on the present moment. Like I feel like that's one thing we've learned too with like our meditation stuff, is like try not to think about the past because that's already happened, and try not to think about the future because it hasn't even happened. So just focus on what's in front of you and like in the moment. I feel like you'll be fine, honestly. Like just try to balance everything and just focus on the present.